Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
I'll admit, I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hit out towards second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Here's Corey Seager. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, runner back safely. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first, a double play.
Batting third baseman number 8.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. So it's a scoreless first here for Clay Buchholz. So now the Phillies offense will. So coming to the plate, Agustin Mendoza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Number 5 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
Looks like somebody had their breakfast in this day game. They hop out with 2 back-to-back hits, and they're off and flying. The breakfast must be good. The breakfast of champions, that is.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Altair is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tommy Joseph swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch, I don't know how you swing at that pitch. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In is Jorge Soler. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies turned away their... Stepping up now, number 35, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Number 35.
He's set. Here it comes. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Rolled slowly to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Standing in, Cameron Maben. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, take care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, number 26. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. Still 0-0. At the plate, Maikel Franco. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Way out in front.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So digging in now, number 2. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranges to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped up. Segura is there for it, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. The The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
66, Yasiel Puig.
Hit hard to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Set to get his day started, Yasmani Grandal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Yu Darvish. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Runners on the move for second, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play for Buchholz is to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Clay Buchholz. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. In there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he got him swinging. Clay Buchholz is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Augustin Mendoza stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. To 2-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. Aaron Altair stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Freddie Freeman.
Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready for another chance? Number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Into the box, number 26, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now, Tommy Joseph. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Segura has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darvish. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So stepping in, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1.
Number 2.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Cameron Rupp.
Cameron Rupp is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Clay Buchholz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
That's by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Third baseman, number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in once again, Agustin Mendoza. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting,
number 5 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch outside. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. We are still scoreless. Ready once again, number 35. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys we're seeing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 26.
Ready for another shot now, number 26. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Franco on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. From the stretch, Tommy Joseph is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there.
12.
Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Jorge Soler is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maben ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another chance?
Franco.
Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The right fielder, number
First
66.
delivery to him on the way.
Yasiel
Grounded
Puig.
foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Jesse McCollum is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. For Puig, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Darvish.
And now the runner's trying for third. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Now at the plate, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Hyun-Soo Kim will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way up front and hook it down the line. Swinging misses on those.
In time as he just gets the tag down. 1-2. Here it comes. On the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Number 43 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Mac. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention,
Here comes the Dodger manager
now
making his way
the
toward the
Dodgers,
mound.
number
And
17,
he's going to signal to the bullpen.
Brandon
That'll be all for you, Darvish. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Kim is digging for home, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
So coming to the plate, number 5. And it looks like this could be a cool at-bat in the... And he scores on a daring steal of home. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So digging in now, Aaron Altair. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Number 34 is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Corey Seager stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping up to the plate, number 35. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now pitch on the way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Number 10.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you could tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Jesse McCollum claims the win out of the pen, his first. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one? From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Second, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 8.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rupp has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, number 35. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled toward right center field. Altair is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Agustin Mendoza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Number 5 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Batting third.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going the right direction.
Aaron Altair is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On to first to complete the double play.
Batting fifth.
Striding in, Michael Franco. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jake Lamb. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, number 26. He readies for his first plate appearance. Tap down the line. Franco barehands it. He is out.
Batting 7. The right
And now is Yasiel
66.
Puig. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Center fielder.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he's safe. Digging in, number 2. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
That's inside. 2-0. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it 2 ways. If you're hitting 280, that's still a compliment for a lot of guys, but he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit higher.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Rupp. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Agustin Mendoza. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Stepping in now, number 5. Hit down the line at first. And he takes strike two.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Wood.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Wood goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Gene Segura standing in, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Payoff pitch one more time. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Rupp finds it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Third baseman, number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready for another chance? Number 35. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Ready now, Tommy Joseph. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there, strike 1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game, I know that, but that is already their 6th hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
Aaron Altair will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out. Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Wood sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the 3rd base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rupp recovers, and he makes the throw to 1st. Lamb is retired, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Way out in front. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to 1st in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2. At the plate, number 2. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards 2nd. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Standing in, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Ready to deliver.
Nola.
Here's the first pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Phillies down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani
Leading off
Grandal.
for the
Comes into
Dodgers,
this at bat 0 for
the
1 in the
catcher,
ball game.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Alex Wood. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Mendoza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And a fastball just a bit high.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Digging in and looking for more, Agustin Mendoza. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Agustin Mendoza.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lamb, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 5. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Tommy Joseph stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Number 35.
Ready once again, number 35. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now, Jake Lamb. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys,
26.
you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great? Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. 3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo. Ready for another chance. Aaron Altair 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
7.
in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Wood has his target. Here it is on 0-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there, and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Outside, 2-1. Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. And now they've got him in a rundown. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, number 2, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 2,
Tony Watson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher.
Ready now, Cameron Rupp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Left field and deep. Lamb going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Sixth home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3. Adam Warren takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Adam
Warren. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Agustin Mendoza. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Kevin Segrist has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Corey Seager is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping up now, number 35, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Soler is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Jesse McCollum enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Digging in, number 26. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at bat for him to battle.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Soler ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The pitcher, number 47, Adam Warren.
Morgan Forsythe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Logan Forsythe.
Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Standing in, number 5. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So striding in, Tommy Joseph. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Aaron Altair.
Brandon Morrow answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Standing in now, Aaron Altair. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 7.
Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. 3 runs already home here. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Into the box now, number 2, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cameron Rupp. He went deep last time up. Kenley Jansen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he's going to be tagged out on a botched suicide squeeze. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now catching and batting in the 9th.
Gene Segura checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the 9th. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice holdup.
They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this is fouled at the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk him, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Armando Castellano gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. First offering on its way. Number 35 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled straight back. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason. But at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Jesse McCollum gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's it.